My name's Christa. I was married for 10 years and then I got divorced. And from that marriage, I had 3 kiddos. And about a year and a half after I got divorced, I met someone. We had gotten engaged and we were living together. He had become emotionally abusive to me. In February of 2019, I found out I was pregnant. Even when he knew I was pregnant, he put his hands on me. And I was just like, I don't have to stay. I wasn't mad, I wasn't angry, I just took my ring off, I set it on the counter, and I said, I'm done. The very next day, he sent a text to my parents and said, Krista's pregnant and she's due in October. And my mom called me hoping that it was some sort of mean-hearted joke. And I said, no, it's true. And she goes, please tell me it's not true. And I said, it's true. I'm due in October. The very next day, I was sitting there thinking, and I was just like, it could be done in an afternoon. I could just go in, it'll be done. Nobody else has to know. Even my mom, she said that, and I had grown up in a Christian home. We'd gone to pro-life rallies, we'd done all this stuff, and even my mom, she goes, it's a lot easier to turn your nose up when it's not in your house. And I said, Mom, I can't do that. I thought about it and I can't do that because I was like, I knew it wouldn't be over in an afternoon. So I started calling adoption agencies. I made an appointment online with Hope's Promise and I met with a birth parent counselor and she was wonderful. She was absolutely wonderful. She was compassionate, she was empathetic. So the time came where I had to pick parents for my son and I was like, this is the biggest decision I've ever made in my life. I was like, I don't want to mess this up. She and I met at a Starbucks and she came with these big Sterilite bins of these Shutterfly books and they're profile books. They're like these and I mean, there was 20 of them in there. And I went through every single page of every single book and none of these families were a bad choice. So I went through every single page and I narrowed that 20 down to 6. I narrowed the 6 down to 3 pretty easy. I told my folks, I said, these are my top 3. Take a look, tell me what you think. And then independently, all 3 of us had picked the same family as our number 1. As we had the baby, I had Amanda, Landon's mom, on this side, and I had my mom on this side. So Landon is 3. I have an open adoption with him and his parents. Amanda posts pictures every single day, even though there's this beautiful, smiling, healthy, thriving little boy, there's still grief. And it was still hard. And it left a scar, for sure. But at the same time, I feel like this left a scar that heals and can get better. And I feel like if I would have terminated the pregnancy and gotten an abortion, I don't feel like that scar would have ever healed. I know for me, Hope's Promise has been there through everything. Like I said, she met me through every step of the way in the pregnancy. And even afterwards, they have monthly birth mother support meetings to make sure that we still feel seen and we still feel supported. So if there is ever anyone in that situation, I would highly recommend looking into Hope's Promise, and they will meet you with love and care and compassion and empathy.